Finishing off the Tokyo Game Show, we have seen plenty of interesting stuff coming to Ultra Rumble, from the release of the new characters to the release date of Ultra Rumble itself.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I just know you guys are excited for the game to come out, and I have a lot to speak on, so let's jump in. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. Even before the Tokyo Game Fest was even started, we've already gotten news about the characters, which were Momo, Kirishima, and Ibarra. If I mispronounce any name wrong, my apologies. From the translation photo that I've received from a friend, you can see that for the roles, Kirishima is an assault character, and both Momo and Ibarra are supports. However, how the devs both described Momo and Kirishima was that Momo was a technical character and Kirishima was a striker character. I was just glad about my assumptions because Kirishima just screams defensive energy. Now, let's talk about Momo here. Momo's kit to me wasn't surprising, but her new shield move was actually very new to me. I knew that they was going to be using her cannons as a quirk skill, because if you look at her cannon, it shoots at a straight direction, and when it explodes, it also drops a cluster of her mini dolls. But speaking of her said shield, it would be interesting for her to use that same shield and it turns into a different weapon for her advantage. It would be a nice thing to have, but we won't know for sure. She clearly does this in 1 vs 2, so it could be easy for them to implement it into Ultra Rumble. Side note here, we also haven't seen any gameplay with Ibarra as well. We sadly don't have any information off of her except for this one of the video where we see that she has this long range attack, and also she can grab players, which is very interesting to me. The more I see it, I think we might get another character that can heal other than Mr. Compass. Lastly, we got my boy Kirishima, who is an assault character. Now, we have seen a lot of crazy things about Kirishima that made me feel super hyped. For starters, he has a down spike attack, which looks like it does a lot of damage once max leveled. And the thing I was most excited for is that he finally got a mobility move. I felt like they finally heard all of our complaints / players that most characters, i.e. Kendo and Dabi, don't really have a mobility move, and now he has one. And by the looks of it, it looks like his alpha quirk comes back also pretty quick. I also believe that his special action will give him a defense buff, but don't quote me on it. It would be nice if it's true though, because he takes a lot of hits, so the dev should make his special action have a defense buff. Also, if you haven't followed their Twitter account, I would do so now, because if they can get around 10,000 followers or 20,000 followers on the US account, we can get a plethora of free things, and that also includes 1 character ticket at the start of the game. You could also wishlist the game for the console you play it on as well. I will also link it down in the description below. If I also haven't talked about it earlier, the game is coming out on September 28th for console players and the 29th for PC Steam players as well. Before I forget anything else, by the time you watch this video, the Tokyo Game Show has already talked about Ultra Rumble around 1 AM EST, so I will be watching it to make sure that we do get some Momo gameplay and whatnot. If you guys do happen to join this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get this video to at least 10 likes. Also, make sure you check out my latest video if you like more in-depth content about the characters that I've wanted, and so on and so forth. Also, for the rest of the year, I'll be working hard to give you guys some content, so thanks for sticking it with me. Bye guys.